I hate to tell you guys this, it's 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. Got cough. I got cough. I cough. Hello, how are we doing? I'm coughing. This is a dog. It goes bark sometimes. Look at it. It goes bark sometimes. Listen, you guys got yourself into this mess. You're not gonna get yourself out of this mess. We were building cat.
Hello there. How about a Tin Master special for a little pick-me-up?
Dude, he scared me. Holy crap, that was frightening. Well, it's not super late, it's super early. Hi, Misks. Add over. No. It's not super late, it's super early. We all know this. That's how words work. Not 3 a.m. That's after midnight. Yeah, 3 a.m. It's like after midnight. I did say specifically, I specifically said a couple weeks ago that I'd have some off hours, unplanned streams, and people didn't believe me, so I'm here to say, refresh. They're done. They're done. They're done. That's not how you spell there, doity. You talk about knowing English, why don't you know how to spell the word there? Yeah. I suppose good morning. Hiya, Claire. Yeah. Oh, we can promote you. Why weren't you promoted? Good morning, good Mara. I'm clicking stuff. No, it's 3 a.m. It is. I haven't slept yet, but at this point, I don't think I am sleeping. I was watching Gia stream, QEG, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my Zenless zone. And then I was like, you know what? My eye itches. I didn't actually say that, but my eye does itch at this exact moment. It's like something's caught in it. Hopefully you're having a good whatever this is. Because I don't know what it is. I'll look down on you. I'll do what I want. Whoa, sorry, I'm going to have fun with the lurking days for stopping by. It's always funny for me to start streaming at 3 a.m. because it's been a couple years since this was my normal-ish. Okay, so I used to start streaming at like 5 a.m. my time. A while back. We used to do Animal Crossing and games like that at 5 a.m. And then we would have an early afternoon stream that was more what I do now. And never the two shall meet. But life is busy generally, so I don't have anything for you.
My services are expensive.
I do need something. I need a hat. I need a hat, but not a cat hat, a hat. Life is indeed, yeah, it happens. It sucks. How dare life get busy? So, with that out of the way, this is when I would usually just stream and talk to people and do whatever, and right now I'm playing Zen 0. That's the name of the game. I was also just going through all of my TikTok stuff on the new TikTok channel and uploading new TikToks for the day. I actually spent yesterday, and actually it's after midnight now, so the last 2 days mostly working on videos. You might have noticed that 2 videos went up over the weekend. Hold on, I had to do my math. And by do my math, I mean look at what I uploaded. Two videos went up over the weekend, and then I have another one that's coming out Tuesday. Whatever Tuesday is. And those are what I've been working on over the weekend, was just editing those. So take a drink. I did get water specifically before starting the stream. If you want to watch art.tv/KiwiG, Twitch TV KiwiG should be live right now. If that link does work. She's live right now. She's what I was watching until I just took the plunge to start streaming at 3 a.m. Actually, it was at 3:05 a.m. I was like, you know what? I can stream. It wouldn't be the first time. Wait a moment. I have to figure out what's going on. Okay, whatever. If it works, it works. We open the store. Neckcomb, I didn't call you. Why would I call you? Just don't be a creep. What's your enhancements? Oh, we have enhancement materials for you. I'm just gonna upgrade your basic and your thingamajig. There we go. Easy enough. And your dodge. I don't actually know if that's what we should do. Well, at last my streak is still strong. How do you have a streak going on? I streamed at 3 a.m. And then last week I streamed at like 5 or 6 a.m. How is this going? How is this happening? I'm concerned. I'm streaming around the clock, collecting numbers off the clock like they're Pokemon cards. Like what? But yeah, no, I got myself a wonderful little video edit. I took the stream. Concerned as well. Yeah, it should be concerning. I took the 2-hour stream where we were just playing every game and I was obviously the best teammate, and I edited the whole thing, and I was just like, there we go. There's a 16-minute video about me being the best gamer ever. It's the best video I've ever produced in the last week. Personally, I think I did a great job on it. Of course I would think that. I made it. Except the other video, the one that I made right before it, I watched it after I made that video and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever made in the past 3 months. So obviously it's not always about me just being me. Can't just be me around here. I feel concerned for the neighbors because my light is on. And if you don't know, my light has the brightness of 1,000. And the window is very bright. Everything is very bright. Okay, we gotta go pick stuff up. It's like pitch black outside. Every light on the street is off. And then there's a beacon shining from the side of my house. It's just, and it lights up like a spotlight down the street. You can see it from 1,000 miles away, and that's me streaming at 3 in the morning. Listen, my brain isn't working. It's 3 in the morning. I might ramble about some random stuff. What's a fun topic to talk about? This is Doity before light. Some people might call that after dark, but before light is better.
Our revenue has taken a major
That's
hit.
me. Oh, we've lost money.
Yeah, that's true. But why are they all so slow-paced?
Yeah, Wise. Why are your movies boring?
I'm just picking what's popular among movie buffs.
I don't even know what's popular among movies buffs. What movies are interesting? The last movie that I watched that I remember going out of my way to watch was Knives Out. And that was on the recommendation of Blask Vesparia. That's how you say that name, right? Speaking of Blask, this is when Blask was usually awake. Weird timing. I'm the shining star in the darkness. Blask was a longtime viewer, a few years back, and then when I switched to not streaming at 3, 4, 5 a.m., the time didn't really work. He stops in from time to time.
But the documentary
But he watched a lot.
This month is already on sale. Let's not
Okay, I'm not gonna say too much because I don't know how much, but he watched a lot of movies. I don't know how much
I have no
he
idea.
want me to talk about, but he watched a lot of movies, and
We have a customer in need of our other services.
recommended a bunch of them. Yeah, it was a viewer who watched a lot of movies.
The stocking plan stays the same. Next time,
Lask Vesperia.
let's deal with this first. Well,
She
So, guys,
stole the
let's
key.
just say we do a little change up.
wait, when did you?
How about
There's a
you
couple
stay here
people that
and
used to
take
watch,
care of the
sure, that I used to talk to a lot, that I don't really talk to as much because I have a fear of talking to people.
What? You're going alone?
It's great.
Belle.
It's been like 2 years since I've talked to some people, and then a couple weeks ago I was in Tommy's Discord server and Ash came in, and it's been a long time since I talked to Ash. Can I say that? And Ash said something that I thought was interesting. Ash was like, "We've been friends for a while," and I'm like, "I didn't know that people still thought of me as friends." I'm like, I don't know why. My mind. Oh, good job, VTube Studio. Can you close this? I don't think of people as like friends or not friends. I think of everybody as just sort of people. Which might explain my brain and how it doesn't work. Because I equally have trouble communicating with everybody. I could have known you for hold on, how long have I known him? How old? Carry the 3? 19 years, and I'll still have trouble just randomly messaging you or trying to contact you because my brain don't work. My brain is like, they don't want to hear from me. No, nobody wants to hear from me. We have deep-seated personal issues. That means that Shepard here is our only friend. Because he's mostly ones and zeros, but he doesn't like the ones. We don't talk about them. He's mostly zeros. But yeah, no, like in my brain, I don't think of like friends, not friends. I'm just like, everybody's people. And I talked to, I didn't message Death. I'm gonna ignore the fact that I'm sending this at 3 a.m. If you want to stream something in the next week or two, I am free Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoon. I was thinking maybe Hunt if you wanted to do that. No pressure. No pressure. Thank you. Goity. P.S. Nice haircut. Okay, cool. I sent my message to Death. I've been meaning to send that for a week. Okay, when I say that I have trouble sending messages, I mean seriously sending messages. If I just sort of make it a joke and do it on stream, I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, socially dead. Jack, was it Jack? Was it Captain Sparkles? Was it Captain Sparkles? I think it was Captain Sparkles. released a video of his regrets, and one of his regrets was that he didn't reach out to more people to collab. And I'm like, I feel that because I don't do that. Because it's scary. Also, hold on. I'm not going to show you what other people typed because that would be rude. But I'm going to invite myself to my own Discord channel real quick. Does this work? Okay. I edit channel and then I do permissions and I remove everybody else. Cool. They don't need to be in the channel anymore since the collab is dead. It's over. It was the... Okay. Now I add a member and I add me. And then I come over to my Discord. This is my Discord, guys. It's impressive. I gotta make sure that I'm not revealing anything. Okay, so like when I'm talking about me being crazy with all of like setting up collabs and stuff, this is like the Discord that I used for the collab. This is a channel that I set up. It's the Chain Together collab channel, and I'm just like, this is the channel. It's a channel dedicated to not spamming Gen Chat. Let me know if you'd like to pick up the me to pick up the game for you. Hi, unknown. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Exact reference I was going for. Exact reference. Oh my goodness. I was like, let me know. Like I sent this on the 3rd, so like 3-4 days before the stream. That was our stream scheduled start time. I'm like, let me know if you'd like me to pick up the game for you. If possible, please try to test it on your setup at least the day before. Because it's a 4-person collab. I'd also like it if everybody could show up like 10 minutes before we started. Everybody showed up 35 minutes before we started. It was weird. Hello. And then I'm like, I'm gonna make a multi-viewer link in the coming days. I don't know if you guys noticed, but some of the people had multi commands in their stream during that. And if you clicked on it, it would open all of the streams. If anybody has issues with the start time, let's use the channel to discuss. If anybody has any specific pronouns they'd like to use, nicknames they prefer, or things they don't want people to call them, please let me know. I forget. And lastly, if there's any topics that you would prefer we would avoid discussing altogether during the stream at all, just please mention it here. I don't want people asking the reasons for these. This is strictly so that I can easily moderate conversations during it. Like, this is what I sent beforehand. Like, my brain was just like, I need to figure all of this stuff out, and I need to do it 4 days before the collab. And if I don't do it 4 days before the collab, my brain will explode. This is why I don't schedule collabs. This is why I don't set them up. It looks well prepared. In reality, it was me internally screaming the entire time. Belle took the car and is now stuck in the hollow behind the public security people. Belle is usually the one that links into the hollow, blah, 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 blah. So it's going to be very difficult for us to go find Belle because we usually don't enter into the hubba, blah, 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 as this character. He's not good at it. Yeah. How we doing? It's 3 a.m. 3:30 a.m. But yeah, no, I'm just like, whatever. And then I'm like, if Death doesn't or isn't able to or whatever, it's fine. I don't know if he'd want to do Hunt and collab because it's a game that he's been playing a lot recently on his stream. So I don't know if he'd want to do it on a collab, but yeah. Well, if I'm gonna be up, I might as well eat some cake. I suggest a patty at 3 a.m. It is the best food. I specifically have to not eat it. Let's bring out Squad Neko. I haven't played on this account in like the last week. Ba, 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 ba. I've been playing on my other account where I tried rolling on Ellen and missed, and instead got Dog Guy.
The target companion hollow.
Shush!
Several biosignals have been detected in the area.
I don't like you, Fairy.
The rescue.
Okay, I like you, Fairy. You got me.
Let's go check out the nearest location.
Okay, we're gonna go check out some locations. You gotta destroy the damaged wall, something we've done in the past. 1 out of 3. Don't worry about me, I just go fast, because I gotta go fast. It's the name of the game, right? I play Sonic a lot. Okay, Neko Miyamada time. Why do I have you as my lead-off character, Neko? Whoa! What was that camera switch?
Fine. Right back at ya.
Okay, cat time. What was that? Something went. So in games like this that are more like brawly focused, actually in most games, like even if you're talking about games like Genshin, I prefer the characters who have very quick attacks who are more focused on movement over ones that are slower and bulkier. Remember I'm saying the message? Well, we've been talking about potentially doing stuff for a while now, but the problems are mostly in my inability to just message and schedule things. And I don't know if you know this, but scheduling is hard. It gets harder the more people you add. Which is why the 4-player thing was really, really messed up when it came to scheduling. Just, I don't need help from you outlaws, dude. You're injured. Go heal yourself. We'll take care of the people persons. Fashionably dressed woman. Speak to me. She doesn't look very fashionably dressed to me. That might just be me. What is fashionable? I mean, here's the thing. I don't expect...
Innocent civilians are trapped. Ferry, next location.
Okay, Wise. We'll get to that in a bit. The innocent civilians are one thing, but I want to talk about my feelings and my day. And you're getting in my way. It's a problem. Calm your horses.
Good. It's just ahead.
I don't get it either. What was I saying? No, the problem is my brain. I was gonna actually say something, but then Wise messed with me. Oh, scheduling multiple people is hard, and I don't like doing it. I have streams to schedule in like 5 different ways. You know what we could do? What I could do instead of Zenless Zone is figure out if I still know how to install things. That would be great. That would really confuse everybody. Ow. People love it when I just do stuff randomly out of the blue that I haven't done in years. Yeah. They just love it. Like, I just show up and start doing whatever I feel like doing, and they're like, why are you doing that?
Leave it to me. The pleasure's all yours. Here's the fast. Time to sharpen my claws.
Neko Miyamada. I missed. Gentle. He doesn't look very gentle. He looks like he's gonna punch me in the mouth. Where are these getting these descriptions from?
Bell isn't here either. Keep looking.
Sinking the
Sinking the thing. Bell wasn't there. Bell could be anywhere.
This survivor is safe for
As soon as we find Bell, we'll evacuate everyone to get.
attention. The
That
fire
person's
signal
running.
is currently moving.
What? They must be scared.
They must be scared or being chased. They could be being chased. I don't think that would count as them being scared. But yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out new TikTok. It still doesn't have a link on it. I should probably put a link on my TikTok, huh? It'll link to my Twitch, because that's where all of my stuff links eventually. Even my Twitch. Wait, does that command still work? Hold on, I gotta see. It doesn't work anymore. Hold on, I have to fix my commands. I don't know if you know this, but there's 2 commands that have been on my channel for a very long time. And then I screwed up.
Hey, move it.
Okay, we're gonna duplicate this one. No, we can't duplicate that one. We have to duplicate this one. And we edit it.
Bored out of my mind.
Stop being bored, Neko. Okay, so where am I is a stupid command that I've had in my stream for a fairly long time.
Hey, move it. Or it's catnap time for me.
And what it did is just that. It's really stupid. Oh my goodness. That's the injured guy. I forgot to set it up on this one when I switched it over. I'm sorry. It was one of 2 hidden commands that I had, and I don't have the other one. I had stream avatars forever ago, and I had a secret command that unlocked a special avatar if you were the first person in chat to use it. But it only worked for the first person. It had a 12-month cooldown on it. So my stream avatars were like a bunch of characters from video games that I'd played. And one of the base ones was Mario, and I had some recolors, but I never released a Luigi skin. And it took like a couple weeks, but somebody found the found my secret command,
Fire signals detected in this area.
which was just, where is Luigi? and it unlocked Luigi for them.
Gathering all survivors together. Please wait.
Trains are still operating in the area ahead.
Trains are still operating in area ahead. Don't get hit by the train. Look at how close that train was to hitting those people. I used to do a lot of little silly little things. A lot of silly little things. But my brain broke. My brain is broken. I can't do silly little things anymore. There's many reasons for that. The main one is because my brain broke. No, it's a lot of the silly little things required many people to be in stream, and during during the 2020 2021 era of me streaming, I would have an average of like 8 to 10 viewers on most days, and it was enough to actually have a lot of silly stuff where people can interact with each other in the stream using the silly commands. And then we lost a lot of that, so oops. I blame not streaming much for taking multiple 3.5 months breaks due to health and other reasons. That was a lot of it. Okay, you're looking blah blah blah. I gotta find my sister. Want me to send her a DM? Sure, but I don't think it'll get there. Hi, person. Apparently the character that I play is super popular and everybody knows her. Everybody. Timid high school girl. She doesn't look very timid. Silly things may come back. I'm sure they were fun. Depends on who you ask. Another reason that I removed a few of them is because while they were funny, I would do things like flip the screen upside down and play it like that, and it would drive some people away. It's very hard to watch a stream where the screen keeps flipping upside down and such, or where the colors change. So, yeah. I had a stream. I did have a stream where I played Halo Combat Evolve upside down. That was a weird one.
Based on the additional explore warning.
I think I got through the first couple levels.
Hold on just a little longer, Belle.
Warning.
It's not that difficult on level 1. Level 1? Ow. I have to avoid stuff? That doesn't sound like me at all.
Get down now.
The first level's not that bad.
Carrier vehicle signal.
What I learned from playing a lot of games upside down was that the the problem was never just beating levels. The problem is when you're in a level that's set outside, something where you don't have easy references. Like if you're on a regular level and like the floor and the ceiling are both generally close, you just use the ceiling as wherever you're walking. The second I was outside though, I just couldn't.
We have to avoid it.
I can't avoid stuff. Have you met me, Wise? My ability to avoid danger has never been a thing.
We can use the mechanism to reverse the tracks.
Okay, I've done it. Whew. You've received your kit. Yeah. And now I'm just confused because like you had to receive it?
What? They just won't give up.
They just won't give up.
Belle now.
Great, now I gotta heal all of my characters. Yeah, we don't need more than that. This is a silly little game. So on my main account, I'm done with part 2, or I'm through the intermission. I'm near the end of the intermission, near the second chapter intermission, which is quite a bit ahead of this, story-wise. But we're really lagging on this account, mostly because I don't play it every day. I play it like once a week. I think the story in this is pretty silly. And they definitely went all out with trying to make it very comedic with how they're handling things, which is great. But man, am I bad at doing basic stuff. Boom. Ow. I deserve that. Boom. Well, that went from 0 to 100 real quick. You say receive because it sounds fancy? Receive just has a connotation of somebody giving it to you. Uh-oh. Who's that Pokemon? Would it work if I gave it to myself? Not with the word receive specifically. It has specific connotations. By the way, I did something crazy. I went on Duolingo and I started the Dutch course earlier because I was like, I've always heard if you speak English, Dutch isn't that hard. And then I did 2 lessons and N is 2 different words.
General Chop, another bowl, please.
How am I supposed to Dutch if 2 words are the same word? It's not like English has that problem all over the place.
So, how are you feeling?
Awesome.
In?
Even though I dropped our new stock in the hollow.
In?
The customers will probably be disappointed.
I don't know if I'm gonna stick with Dutch that long.
Sure you don't mean
No, it's I-N. I-N.
I guess that means we'll have to go.
You know what we should do?
And this time,
We should design my character.
Really?
We should design what I will look like eventually if I get my own model.
News for you.
And then completely ignore it because it'll be 5 years from now when I get my own model.
So, I did a pretty good job of recording, right?
I can draw. I have paint.net.
So what? It's got a factual basis, just like a documentary, with a shaky camera and Barry's
Can't plan, always plan too early. I change my plans at all times.
Let's put it on the shelves tomorrow. I bet the customers
So,
no way. It's far too flashy.
not getting shy on me. Are
he's getting shy. Why, hello, Scotch tape. No, it was Scotch. It was whether or not Scotch tastes like Scotch tape. I blame Tommy for that. How you doing, Detless? Oh my goodness. I had nothing else to put in shorts. I'm trying to get shorts out, and listen, I had nothing else to talk about. Have you been to my streams before? Hi, Detless. Also, hello, Annie. Where's Annie? I don't see an Annie. Wait, am I Annie? Nock's been calling me Tommy for like a week and a half. Meant to. Okay, so I like the music in this game. I like the general music. So if I open Paint and I'm like, this is Paint, and I switch this to, I don't know. Hi, I'm Daisy, but I'm also. Yeah, my brain isn't on. Nothing that I would do is classified as art. So, for example, we have my face. That's a lie. General. Okay, you know what? We need. First of all, get me a new thing and make it 1920 by 1080. Yeah. I know, but there we go. Okay, now I drink the water. And then I make the brush size 6. And I'm not too worried about like the head, but I want the head to be here. So like we have the head, right? And it's got spiky hair or something. I don't know. And it's got the eyes and the mouth. Cool. That's a body. That works. The problem is that looks like something. I don't know what that looks like, but that looks like something. The problem is I can't draw. The next problem is like, how do we decide on an outfit? Because that's the thing that's been getting me. Because when it comes to like VTubers, did you wake up or no sleep? No sleep. No sleep. When it comes to VTubers, we have a couple of things that we usually want. Like for example, this model is customizable, but it's also not like super high quality. It doesn't have what we will call movie bits. Movie bits. That's what we'll call it. So specifically when we're looking at like clothes, this is a clothing. I'm amazing. Cool. And we have like this. People might have like a keychain or something on their neck, or like a big zipper that moves. Or something like that. But you need, in order to actually show movement, like when I move side to side, the body looks flat here. It's because there's not really anything that's moving, you know? There's nothing to move. So what I was thinking is, first of all, figure out what kind of thing we want. Do we want a jacket style hoodie like we have? I don't think we want to go with the Leatherman again. Yeah, nothing is moving on it. It's just that the whole thing moves. But we want movie bits. So things like, I'm thinking maybe like a pocket. And from the pocket, we have like a pin or something here. And when we move, it goes back and forth. I don't know if we do it with the cat pin or if we'd find something else to do it with, because the cat pin is more like a pin itself. I'm thinking something like a keychain type thing. Maybe do it on this side. Get extra things like some sort of design or something that comes across like the shoulders or something that, I don't know. This is the stuff that I can't do. Earrings. I'm afraid of pierced ears. Yeah, electrocauterization did that to me. I don't like sharp things being near me. I don't do pierced ears either. I just can't. A necklace could work, but I don't know what kind of necklace that I would even, because I don't wear jewelry in real life at all. I have a ring somewhere. I have a couple rings somewhere that I haven't worn in a long time. But like when it comes to character design for VTubers, like I don't know, who are some male VTubers? Male VTuber. Cool. Hollow has a list of them. It's the hollow list. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Look at it. That. First of all, that's way over the top. Second of all, look at all the movie bits. You have whatever this is. I have a hat on my head, don't I? Yes, I do. Very bedazzled crown. And all of these can probably, all of these would possibly move. You have the chains that can move. You have this. Even this is an extra, probably going to end up being an extra layer. Oh my goodness, there's so much. There's so much that could be done on that, but I don't know how much is because I don't actually know what it is. And then I lost it because I'm good at finding stuff. I won't be able, I can't do that. Legitimately can't. I think that's the problem, right? We have to figure out how many movie bits we'd want. Who are some famous male VTubers, guys? I don't watch that many VTubers. How many is too many? A lot. This Shoto has the necklace. You have some movement here with this part of the clothes, probably. I can see this being the thing. It depends on the price. Ouch. I think you want a few of them. Just, you don't want too many, but you want enough so that it gives a perception of movement within the clothes, right? So like if all of this actually looks like it's moving with you, it just gives some semblance of this. It'll make the body seem better. Bin Benros. I love Rin. I love Rin. Actually, Rin Penrose. Listed as musical artist Rin Penrose. Images. There it is. I found it. Bin Benros. So these move a bit. This moves. You have some movement here, and then this, whatever these metals are, move with the model. And this isn't a lot of movement, but yeah. Well, I mean, I think shadows help in that if I'm not the one recoloring it, because I know nothing about coloring, then we're fine. Remember that with this model here, I've recolored everything. Every shadow under my hair, every strand of hair, my skin tone, I had to do that. Google. That's Reddit. That's literally just Reddit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, like this, you want, I don't think you want more than 3. So I think 3 is the max, right? Okay, we can get rid of okay, that's just deleting the background. Oh, we are so good at this. This is why I'm drawing with deletions. Cool. I'm now got a pencil. How does paint work? Max 3, I think, is where we're looking towards this. And then we have to decide what style of clothing you'd want. Like, Okay, so 3. Well, then make your eyes a separate entity. That's a little... Wait, what? What? I don't know if we want to go with the varsity jacket again, because that's sort of what we had, right? I mean, we would eventually have to make one with it. But I'm trying to think of like a more casual wear style outfit. If anybody doesn't know. Ah! Yeah, that's painful. The original outfit had like a pink, purple varsity Leatherman style jacket. But I'm trying to think of something that you can play around with, add colors. So maybe like Link sword aglets. If I want to be a troll, I can go for something like this. Like, look at that. That is a weird windbreaker. But I think a lot of it comes down to design, right? And whether you want it to be a hoodie. It can change colors. Got it. There you go. There's your 80s neon. Oh my goodness, it's so ugly. It would be so bad. Yeah, but the question basically is less of a... It's like, what style of clothes do you want for this? This whole thing right here. And what kind of jacket do you want? What kind of shirt do you want? Do you want some... We're not doing 80s neon. That's been vetoed. But then I guess there's also a question of, I mean, even before you get down to the clothes, do we even necessarily want to keep the jacket aspect for a future outfit? Right? Like, we've been running Leatherman and Varsity and looking at windbreakers, but do we even want to go that route? We could go something crazy. Make something all sorts of weird. I could be this guy. Look at him. Oh my goodness. What are fave types of shirt? I mostly just wear t-shirts, honestly. I don't think fashion. I don't understand fashion, so it doesn't help. So when I'm sitting here trying to think of, you can see each layer. No, it's terrible, crazy. Different types of male jackets. The 29 most popular type of jackets. We're not getting a bomber jacket. We're not getting a flight jacket. We're not getting a leather jacket. These aren't really types. I'm not doing fleece. Dude, these are awful. Who decided this? Oh yes, we can get a smoking jacket. That'll be all the rage. 15. Oh no. Well, I guess it's the question of, do we want to keep the jacket thing? Or do we want to take the opportunity, do an invisible jacket? Yes, even better. It would be so confusing. I think having the ability to have the removable jacket makes sense, but then you also have to design the character to look good without the jacket, right? It would still have to meet the basic constraints of everything without it. Toggleable jackets. You get a base model with the shirt, or I guess with switchable shirt, and then you have 2 to 3 toggleable jackets. Interesting idea. Interesting idea. Does blindfold give your avatar a blindfold, or does it force you to dom one? I used to have one for the avatar, but it's not currently implemented. It wouldn't work right now because I'm not doing anything. It's just literally I would wear one. I put it on for Fall Guys, and then we immediately didn't do Fall Guys. That was a weird stream. And considering everything that I'm doing right now is just Googling stuff. But yeah, no, I have a blindfold right in front of me. It's great. I should probably turn that redeem off. Thank you, bot. How does blindfold? Where does blindfold? Okay, blindfold is now off. Yeah, but blindfold would just turn that off. And then we get questions of if jacket is good. We should turn it off. It doesn't do anything. I always forget to do stuff. Okay. I can see I am stretching my wrist. It's a little painful. So I tried to do some exercise earlier with the strength exercise, and it went blah, and they called for like doing stuff with my hands, and my wrists are bad. So when I tried to hold up my own body weight using my hands, my left wrist was just like, you know what? I give up. After 10 seconds. Didn't work. Ears, hat. Ears, hat. Ears, hat. Ears, hat. Obviously, at this point, we need cat ears. That's almost a given with how much people use cat ears. Doug Dimino, owner of the Dimsdale Dimodomes. Okay, 2 many jackets. 3 actual shirt. This shirt that I'm wearing does not cut it. 4 That's the question. I've never been able to answer this question. So the first one that I got was just the old Hojo logo because I got it done while in the midst of my history degree. But then it just looks like the Triforce because the Triforce is based off of the old Hojo logo. Huh. Well, yeah, it looks just like it, except it's never yellow. This one's usually in gray or black because that's the color of the the Hojo. You can also get it in white, I guess. It appears in white, black, and gray. Maybe silvery, but to me that's like a gray. Do we have any logos to call our own? Do we have our own logo? I don't have my own logo. What if I created like a simple like logo for like something like, that's a terrible logo. I don't need a logo. I don't need a logo. But if I created something simplistic, we can put it on a shirt. We could put it on the character shirt and then we can market it as a shirt. That wouldn't work. I don't know how to make a logo. I don't know how to make a logo. Yeah, if we couldn't tell from the entire art that is happening right now, I don't know how to logo. Okay, so we gotta get rid of this one. What I was thinking, I'm not thinking. I would need to talk to Gia. Yeah, the gecko. No, that's not even how you spell gecko. I'm just gonna slash pin. Cool. I'm just gonna pin that. Not streaming right now. Ended stream already. Need to talk to G about designer of the original PNG. I think I have it on this computer somewhere. This is not my streaming computer, so hey, cool. C drive's almost filled. I should probably do something about that. Is it under user profiles? No, it's not under user profile. It's under users. Doity talk. Stream should be here somewhere, right? Unless it's under documents. Documents. No, that's all my temp stuff. Tracing. What the heck is tracing? I don't know. EMU ROMs. No. Desktop. Probably not. Yeah, there's a link there. Oh, I deleted it to make room for stuff because I never use it on here. That makes no sense. Okay, I don't have my PNG on this computer. It's very rude. I can't show it off. It's on my other computer. I can... You know what? I don't even need to do that. I just show the big art that Gia did. And there you go. It's like, this is the later art. This isn't the original design, but you know, you get it. Oh my goodness, it makes so much more sense. It makes so much more sense. Nah. Okay, I just got two conflicting messages. Okay, so fun fact about the original drawing for my model. I had to send my or not the model, the PNG, the first pass PNG, so not this one, but the one that I used on stream. I've only, okay, so in my time of commissioning artists, which I've done on 3 separate occasions over 4 years. So I've done it a ton and I'm totally used to it by now. I don't get caught up and hyperfixated on everything that can go wrong or being a mess of a customer or being socially inept. at all. I had to send 2 pieces back for revision. And the original version of this PNG was one of them. For something so small that only I would notice it. Let's make you bigger. It's something that this character had, that this version has. Get bigger. I have to keep dragging from the corner. Okay. So, I mean, the eyes are, I mentioned this before, the eyes are backwards on all of my models ever since the second one. And it started with my inability to give proper directions. So my actual eyes are reverse of these colors. That'll get fixed never, probably. Yeah, my eyes are actually backwards from what they are on these models. Yeah, because I'm good at giving directions and I've never fixed it. That didn't get sent for fix because I didn't notice it. It was the belt buckle. The belt buckle originally was transparent. Gia forgot to color it in. So I was just like, just so you know that I need that to exist. Everybody's been coloring the eyes wrong the whole time. The actual buckle was not visible. I don't correct people on the eye color because it was my mistake. And all of my models ever since... Okay, opening VTube. I don't have it on... Oh, there it is. This is the first one. Yeah, no. So you'll notice that this one was the first one that I had forever ago. This is just a generic one that people that came in face rig. It doesn't actually work that well in this one. But you'll notice that this is my only model that has the eye colors correct because this is the one that I made originally. This model gets transferred in the same files that I have all of my model, all of my other models in. This is also my first attempt to recolor stuff. So like I recolored these to pink. Why does Doity feel correct? This is what I originally look like. And if I got my own model, I'd want to do a throwback to this one a little bit with like the blazer and the tie. I would want to have a version with the tie and the blazer and the like more formal wear, because this is the one that I used for like a year and a half at the start. If you guys don't know, this one's my test model. This is the one that I stream when I'm doing tests of stuff usually, because it's got more expressions than mine and it generally moves more. You might have seen me use this one on my Hanako Himawari bot account. And then, yeah. Yeah, no, I have specific things that I use. Okay, we're here. I can fix the eyes on this model right now. It wouldn't be that hard. I would just have to go in and recolor one eye. I think this one uses a color multiply, right? Yeah, this one uses a color multiply. So if we do nothing to it, it'll be brown. I think. Except it'll be too dark, and then I darken it like that. Oh my goodness. And then if I look at this one also has a multiply on it, I think. Yeah, this one has one as well. It makes it darker. But if I fix it, yeah, I know that's my problem with the color multiply. Oh my goodness. I'm not good at art. I could change hair color too. Yeah, the hair color is usually like meh. Ah, crap. I just undid my hair color. Hold on, I can fix this. Oh, good job, me. There we go. I can't change the hair color that easily. Like at all. The trick, yeah, brown is a dark orange. Probably. Oh my eyes. This doesn't look right to me anymore. In order to edit the hair color, I would have to change the base color within the model. Basically. And that would be easier done if I created an entirely new outfit. Specifically for that. So like if you didn't know, this is an entirely new outfit. Stream like this, I literally just changed the model. Excluding me and Clara there. Yeah, I just changed the model. But this is an entirely new not even an entirely new outfit. What I'm doing here is I'm taking the art for every single piece and I'm swapping it to an entire another piece, and then I'm forcing this VTube Studio to reload with the new art. Yeah, no one will notice. No one will notice. I think this looks weird to me because my phone has the old version on it, but yeah, it'll take a bit. Isn't that right? Oh wait, I have art mesh up. Cool, that would explain it. Prolonged eye contact. Where'd my eyes go? Up here. This guy I don't feel as good about. I don't know. There's something about this guy that I think it's because he does a lot of like weird stuff, like he's got weird stuff about this model that I just don't like that much. I think that's my problem with this one. And it's a pain to set up every time because I have to hit all the buttons. You're looking at Mayor's white uniform got clean with a red sock. Ouch. Ouch. Prolonged eye contact. I mean, what this character has, though, is a ton more things. Like, just a ton more stuff going on in it. I can be mad. I'm be mad. Mad. Ah. I still have the dark. I have the dazed. I have sparkle eyes. I have the blush. Got the headphones. I could be amazed. But it doesn't have cat ears. We had to add our own cat ears, and these don't look right. Blanket's probably still broken. I did add a steam effect, but I think it's too small to notice. We did have our daisy here. I don't know. I think this model is just... Aha. I thought I made it clear. No SAO abridged. Not here. Not here. We can't have SAO here. Oh, that was a stream, what, 3 weeks ago? Oh my goodness. Ah, no SAO. Specifically, no math tree. No, it was a clip that I made, actually. It was 3 weeks ago now. I was doing a collab in Splatoon with Rhino and Pancakes. And it was the math tree thing. Where Pancakes made a reference to it, and I was just like, you keep SAO abridged out of here. I can just switch my outfit randomly. Prolonged eye contact. I think my problem is I just don't know what we're doing. I've never had a good feeling for what my character should or shouldn't look like. And I've always had problems with, like, how do I put this? We'll move down here. 5 plus 8 times 3 answers may differ. There's only one answer, though. There's literally only one answer. It's 29. Okay, so I have a problem with my character. It's a big problem in that I don't know how I should look. It's why when I was like getting the first pass made, hold on. Sure. When I was getting it made, I was like, 3 things I can spell. Cool. 3 things. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, brown hair, pink, and H eyes, the heterochromatic eyes. I can spell. Don't worry about it. Those are the 3 things that I was like, cool. Now I was like, Gia, you do the rest. And then she did it on stream, and I was there, and she was just like, well, why don't we add pins? And why don't we try to add a design to this? And I was literally like sitting here like, I don't know. She's like, what kind of pins would you like? I'm like, I don't know. You're scaring me. I'm being scared. I have... How do we... There's a classical thing where if you give somebody too many choices, if there are, I don't know, 30 flavors of ice cream, and you go, hey, what one of these 30 flavors of, I'm just gonna make a new thing. There we go. Cool. We have 30 flavors of ice cream. Which one do you want? Yeah, there's so many ideas. And I'm like, please send help. I don't know what I'm doing. We have 30 flavors of ice cream. You can pick any one. And I'm just like, but what kind of flavors of ice cream do you have? Are they good? I don't actually know what ice cream is good. I don't know what I want. Oh no. And I never make a choice. I will never make a choice. It's the same reason that I'm really bad at open world games. When in doubt, chocolate. I could, but I don't. But if you ask me if I want strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, like a classic Neapolitan, I just go, yeah, I'll take a chocolate. Don't give me more than 3 choices. Don't give me more than 3 choices. It won't work. But this is the same thing that happens to me in like open world games. There's a reason that I'm really bad at like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, these games. And even before that, basically any open world game is, I don't know if you guys know this about open world games, but you can go anywhere. They have an open world. You can do anything. And you know what? You know what that leads to? There's a little X button at the top right of the window. It looks like this up here. And I click that. And I don't play the game again. That's what happens. Don't give me options. So, which starter is the best? Gen 1. Agumon. That is all. So we have the little water turtle that I can draw. We have the green bulb thing that I can draw. Looks like a bee. And then we have the salamander thing with the tail. That looks like a fire that I can draw. These are the 3. Now, when I was younger, I went with this one all the time. All the time. And the Squirtle Squad is the coolest of all of them in the anime. So that's got to be like the only one, right? It's got to be. But I do like both of these Pokemon. I hate Bulbasaur a little bit more because I've tried playing against it in Nuzlocke of Gen 1 and 3, and my goodness, Sleep Powder and Poison Powder are a mess, and please no. But I think even to this day, the Blastoise, Wartortle, Squirtle line is probably the one that I'd go with. It's the reason that I don't like Charmander playthroughs, man. No, but playing with Squirtle is a pain because of Bulbasaur being your opponent. Best starter of all. That raises a question. Do I know my starters? Okay, so Gen 1, we have Squirtle. I mean, let's show. How many gens are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Cool. I can count. We had Squirtle, Totodile. Who was the water starter in 3? That was Mudkip, Piplup. Oshawott. 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 It's got to be Oshawott. Gen, I didn't play much. Gen 5, 7, or 8. What game was Gen 6? Kalos, X and Y. I did play X and Y, but I don't remember any of the starters from X and Y. Froakie. Froakie. I didn't play 7, so I don't know the starters in 7. Wait. Greninja? Poplio. Oh, that guy. I don't like Poplio. It's Poplio's out. Poplio is my least favorite of the starters. It looks stupid, and it is stupid. Gen 8. I also didn't play Gen 8. And this one was Quaxley. Of these water Pokemon, of the water Pokemon, the ones that I like, not this one, not this one, definitely not this one. This one's awful. Please get it off my screen. Froakie's okay, but no. Wow, you can tell where my bias is going to be on this one. Not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan. Probably Piplup out of these. Squirtle's a second. Okay, now we have Bulbasaur, Chikorita. I'm trying to not confuse my Gen 3 and Gen 4. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Trico is Gen 4, right? Oh my goodness. Why do I not remember? Why do I not remember? No? Turtwig is Gen 4. Trico. Turtwig. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. Okay, Gen 5. Gen 5. It was Oshawott. This one was Rowlet. Right? Snivy. Oh my goodness. Was Rowlet 6? Oh my goodness. That would be the only thing that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Can you tell? It's not even Gen 6. It's down here. Okay, you can tell that this is the gens that I missed. The heck is it? What? I don't even know what this is. Okay, cool. We're good. Quaxley. This is Sprigatito. And Chestnut somewhere. I don't know. Chestnut. Cool. I'm gonna be honest. Bulbasaur is definitely not in my top 2 of grass. It's not Chikorita. It's not Turtwig. Trico's pretty cool. Not Snivy. It's not whatever that is. I don't like Rowlet. My favorite grass starter is going to end up being Sprigatito with Trico as the second because Sprigatito is cool. And I guess we'll put a G here and then immediately cross it out for that Pokemon. Okay, here we had Charizard. Cyndaquil. Litleo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on. Gen 3. You go up. You go up. And it's the one with the dog running around. Puchiena dog. It's gonna be Blaziken, baby. Baby Blaziken, right? Am I right? Torchic. 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 Yeah. Gen 4 is the fighting one. No. Okay. Pokemon Gen 3 starters. Torchic. What the heck is a Torchic? Yeah, Torchic evolves into Blaziken. Oh, it's Chimchar is Gen 4. Oh my goodness. Chimchar. Okay, was I right about Gen 5 at least? Was it Litleo? No, it was Tepig. It was Tepig. I was so bad at this. And then it was Fennekin. Then it was Litleo. I was off by like 12 years. Then it was Scorbunny and Apple. Whatever the heck we're calling that guy. Cocoa Puffs. Cool. Okay. Gonna be honest. Probably not Charmander. Definitely, I have a hate relationship with Fuecoco. I absolutely hate everything about its design and everything about the character. I don't like Chimchar that much. I don't care about this or any of this. So by default, we're left with 3. Torchic, Cyndaquil, and Fennekin. I think for me, it's got to be Fennekin. I think Fennekin is just the one that I like the most for the fire. So you can tell that my sleep is getting to me. I can't sleep no more. Wow. But second, probably Torchic, honestly. And then between these 3, if I were to choose one, Imagine a picnic on a big turtle. For me, Turtwig just feels like Bulbasaur 2.0. It just feels weird. What one would be my favorite? Wow. I didn't think about this. Delphox, maybe? It might be the fire one. It might be this one. I don't know. I legitimately don't know. What do you think, Zenless Zone Zero? What is the best one? She's not answering right now. Wait a minute. Waiting. Waiting. I am waiting. How can I help you? Emperor Penguin? Yeah, you got a lot of weird stuff, man. That's the starters in Pokemon. Might be time to go to, might almost be time for me to go to bed, guys. It's actually, I'm actually starting to feel tired, and it's almost 5 a.m. Isn't that crazy? We made it almost 2 hours, an hour and a half. We do, yeah, we're gonna have a stream at normal time later today. Probably, if I'm awake. No, the sun, it's still pitch black here. My house is still just a beacon. Pitch black here. My window is still just a beacon shining down the light. Super bright because the light that I use so that my camera can see me is the brightest thing in the world. It's like shining a spotlight on death itself. We got a little bit further in Zenless, but not really. We're gonna have to do an actual stream in that soon-ish. But I haven't figured out my schedule for today. I want to try getting more like silly streams done, like just instead of me just going like, "Hey, I'm playing this game." But I'm not good at silly streams. I'm not good at coming up with silly streams. And I also want to see if I can get more streams that I can turn into video ideas. Like, oh, we're doing this thing. I can easily turn that into like the whole, okay, being the best teammate might have been a mess to edit, but it was an entire idea. It's a weird idea, but it is idea. Ever tried like going through a memes channel? I try to be careful with memes. There's a lot of different types of memes, and I have a very specific PG-13-esque about me and my content for the most part. So I don't do memes. PG-13, no more, no less. I mean, unless I'm singing. And we do talk about some topics, and I've talked about this before. I have studied a very peculiar part of Japanese history as my Japanese history. And one of the topics that comes up a lot that I'm able to talk about, and one of the main reasons that I don't talk about my knowledge of Japanese history on stream or on YouTube, is I studied a good deal of sex work, let's put it like that. Prostitution and the effects of it on society and for the women themselves who did it, and also some of the men, depending on when and where. And I generally just don't talk about that on stream. I have a book that I'm reading right now that covers parts of that, but I just don't talk about it on stream because it doesn't fit in with the whole thing that I do on stream. Yeah, that area. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting area of history. And I mean, it's existed for forever. But it's also not something that I generally... It's not something that I generally bring up. Interesting is the word that I'd use. It's more interesting than you'd think, actually, because you have to look at them from a cultural perspective, how they influenced or how they interacted with the world, because it's not like they were necessarily within regular cities. They were mostly outside of cities, and they traveled by boats, and where they would dock and bring ships about, because they would do a lot of their work by sea. It would mean a lot for general traveling day by day. And you also have to remember, it wasn't as much of a cultural stigma at the time. Actually, if you look at Japan even today, there's not as much of a cultural stigma around it as there is in the West in general. And you can track some things with movements of people, and you can tell how dangerous certain trips were by where specific types of workers would set up outside of cities and where they would choose to do so. And if you track these, it's really entertaining. Not entertaining, really interesting to that what you can learn, not just about people and the people doing it, but also you can learn a lot about banditry, about food scarcity, about general populations and how they were moving, just based off of where people were doing things and where people were setting up. So you can track a lot of stuff. But yeah, no, when I say interesting, I mean, I do find it interesting, like legitimately interesting. There's a lot of stuff that you can learn that you wouldn't think about. But there's also the parts of like, oh, this starts like a revolution. Or this group of people is being looked down upon. And through some of their records, you can tell what life was like. Interesting. I mean, thousands or more dead, because that's not interesting. When I look at history, I'm more focused on day-to-day life and how it changed. So, like, I think the Kagura Niki in Japanese history is going to end up being one of the easier books to recommend for me. Because if you just look at it, it's literally just a diary. It's a diary of, I can't remember if she was the second or like third wife of a higher or of a ranking noble. And you get insights as to into not just what she did, but how she felt at any given point in time. She wrote a lot about like being depressed, being sad, what cultural norms were. Yeah, military history is a classic. It's a classic. And I mean, to be fair, I did my thesis on technically military history. I did my thesis on the United States' use of pigeons between World War I and World War II. And eventually how we stopped using them. So that was my thesis. Yep, carrier pigeons. The United States, okay, many other countries have used them, but the United States didn't start using them until after World War I because it was actually World War I. So fun fact about the terrain in the United States. There are very limited places that you could set up carrier pigeons in order to train them. And most of the bases that we have in the United States don't work because carrier pigeons' natural predators were around. So if you tried to set them up, they would just die. We learned a lot. And we put a lot of money into carrier pigeons. And then radio happened. Yeah, there are some places in like Australia is one that I could think of where you deliver hard drives, or for some things you deliver hard drives because it's faster than relying on data transfer, or like New Zealand. And yeah, carrier pigeons would be faster in some of those cases. But when you're looking at it from a military aspect, I actually found it really interesting with pigeons in particular, because we can actually trace the United States' decline in carrier pigeons, well, the rise in use and decline in use, to one person. Like when you think of technologies and one person, it's always a meme like, oh, without this guy, you wouldn't have the light bulb. No, you still would. You still would. It would just be somebody else. There were a lot of people doing it the same. The United States had one guy responsible for training like 80% of military pigeons and responsible for pushing the boundaries on what we could teach them and making some of the best military pigeons for what the time period. Because while other countries were using them, they weren't really advancing or trying to advance the usage of them. And then he passed away. He just passed away. And suddenly the military couldn't train the pigeons anymore. It went out of use and blah. 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 Pigeons saw a decline in use, and they were last used by the United States in the Korean War. But I wrote an entirely different article about that. But it's bedtime. And I don't want to talk about how we infiltrated behind enemy lines in the Korean Wars using pigeons. Because we did. Have fun. Goodbye.